So, good morning, good afternoon, friends and colleagues. Welcome to the Distinguished Achievement Award ceremony. My first here at the University of Manchester, but already one of my favorites, I should say. They are very special moments, I think, for an institution when we celebrate and acknowledge the extraordinary members of our community and the work they do. So we'll hear more about that in a minute. Can I also welcome the friends and families and supporters of our winners. It's wonderful to have you here in the beautiful Whitworth Hall today, and I hope you really enjoy today's ceremony, and I hope our winners will enjoy it as well. No better excuse, despite the medical advice, to have a glass of wine or a beer at 11 o'clock in the morning, I have to say. So I hope you do enjoy the hospitality as well. So this, as I said, is a very special, I think, moment for the institution where we celebrate our colleagues. And it's, I think, particularly powerful because in academic and university culture, the acknowledgement of your peers, I think, is a really powerful thing, isn't it? I mean, awards are wonderful. It's important to recognize outstanding achievement and contribution. But when that comes from your peers, from the people you work with day in, day out, from the people who you are sharing your hopes and aspirations with, I think that's pretty special. So another reason for us to really celebrate today. All the areas of the university really, I think, are represented here today at these awards. Our undergraduate students, our postgraduate researchers, our teachers, our researchers, our professional services, our cultural institutions, our faculties. It really is a whole of university moment, a one university moment. And the Distinguished Achievement Awards are really a really crucial part of us recognizing and acknowledging the extraordinary things our people do. Each of the faculties and each of the professional services and our cultural institutions were invited to nominate colleagues whose contributions have made a real difference. That's the peer dimension of this, which I think makes it so special. And we know, given the rigorous nomination process, and colleagues have been involved in the selection and involved in that process, we know just how significant it is just to be nominated, let alone to find yourself sitting here as a winner. And I want to thank, in particular, all the colleagues who nominated another peer. That in itself is an important, I think, characteristic and quality of a great institution, right? The number of people who are helping build other people's careers, the number of people who are investing in other people's aspirations, and the number of people who are acknowledging the extraordinary work they do. That is the sign, I think, of a great organization. So you'll see when people come up, they'll be presented with a medal, and on each medal there's a face, a different face, depicting some of our extraordinary graduates and colleagues who've also been recognized or who have also made outstanding contributions to this university. And those figures were chosen to feature on the medals so you as the recipients can feel part of that extraordinary lineage of this place. So I hope that's something you enjoy. Okay, so I now fade into the background and will be eternally sort of part of your life because there'll be a photograph with me which you can share with generations to come, and they'll ask, who's that old white guy standing there? But at this stage I'd like to hand over to Hannah Rundle, Director of Faculty Operations, and Hannah's going to introduce the winners of the Professional Services and Cultural Institutions category. Hannah.
Thank you. So hello everyone. I've got great pleasure in offering my warmest congratulations to this year's individual and team awards from professional services and our cultural institutions. It gives me immense personal pride that we have the opportunity to be here together and to be able to showcase the best of what we do right across professional services and our cultural institutions. So for both the individual and the team awards today, the judges were looking for outstanding contributions plus evidence of how the individuals or teams have shown flexibility, agility, and a willingness to embrace new challenges and change, and also to show their determination to continuously improve. We were looking for team players not only within their own areas, but across organisational boundaries. And when working with external partners, teams also had to demonstrate that they had a shared ethos and have worked synergistically. I was so scared about saying that word. It was all right. Which has led to either a significant one-off achievement or to a sustained high-level performance. We have found in our 2025 winners both individuals and teams who display all of these qualities in abundance and who are in every case a real credit to the university. So it gives me great pleasure to welcome our first of 2 team winners and to tell you about them, our PGT admissions team. Heidi Page and Alexandra Quigley have undertaken exceptional work in uncovering significant admissions fraud within the postgraduate taught student body. It was discovered that some of our students paid amounts of money to an external agency to complete their applications, which has now resulted in significant distress for those students who had to be withdrawn from their programme and returned to their home country without a degree. Despite the emotionally draining and time-consuming nature of this task, Heidi and Alexandra worked tirelessly and collaboratively with multiple teams, including faculty admissions, academic colleagues, legal affairs, student support and wellbeing, teaching and learning and delivery. All of these teams worked together with them to address the issues and to support our students. Heidi and Alexandra provided timely, compassionate support to students and ensured transparent communication that was outstanding. Their work has led to a tightened admissions procedure, the implementation of a qualification check, and overall improvements in student support and safeguarding against future fraud. Their efforts will have a lasting positive impact on the university and our students. In addition to their Distinguished Achievement Award today, earlier this year, the team were also awarded a Director of Student Experience Outstanding Contribution Award. What an amazing team. Heidi and Alexandra, please come up to accept your award.
Bring your hand on the award. Fantastic. And then just looking at me, nice and happy. And then go, keep smiling. Oh, thank you.
Well done, guys. Congratulations.
So our second team winner is the Marsham team, Unsworth Park. The Marsham team at Unsworth Park are being recognised for their exceptional work in providing welfare support to students living in halls of residence. Specifically, their support, outstanding care and professionalism during a critical mental health crisis involving one of our university residents. This team, although not seeking recognition, went above and beyond to support this student through an incredibly difficult time. Due to the nature of the case, it would not be permissible or appropriate to go into lots of detail today. However, it can be said that it was an extremely challenging time for the Marsham team, and even with their training, it contained aspects that most people would find very, very difficult. The student was at significant risk of suicide and self-harm and refused to engage with others, including their own family. For around 4 weeks, Max, Martin and the Unsworth Park Marsham team recognised the significant issues this one resident was experiencing and put in place a high-level support package which helped to make the student feel safe and supported. The team worked for a significant amount of time, often through the evenings and late at night, and often responded to what would be considered emergency incident situations. The team were calm and had always the student's best interests at heart. All of this was achieved through excellent collaborative working with the amazing campus support and security team and the counselling and mental health service, and we extend our thanks to them today as well. This type of work can sometimes go unnoticed, as it can be hard to celebrate in a way that feels appropriate, but it's important to note the impact our teams can have on student experience, which is immeasurable. By providing a safe space, a listening ear, and unwavering support, the Marsham team contributed greatly to keeping this particular student safe. Let's also congratulate the Marsham team for being awarded a Director of Student Experience Award as well earlier this year. So I'm delighted to invite to the stage Martin, Rebecca, Rutved, and Setopath to please come up and accept the award.
Just angle it round slightly because I can see myself smiling the other way. That's it. And look into the camera, nice and happy, and again, keep smiling. One more there. Thank you.
Well done, guys.
So our first of our 3 individual winners is Peter Liddell. Peter Liddell has ensured that the university's furniture store provides an efficient professional services. This contributes to the university's sustainable agenda and helps towards our goal of achieving zero carbon emissions by 2038. Peter shares his knowledge and his increased awareness via excellent networking and internal communications around the importance of reusing items and the role it will play in lowering our collective carbon footprint. The number of good causes and charities supported by the furniture store has steadily increased, and donations are making a real difference to their work while saving vital funds. Peter's work with the Strive Academy has ensured their classrooms are fully furnished and has saved a considerable amount of money which they can use for their core services. Peter has also organised charity clothing sales to help local homeless charity Barnabas. Peter has overseen and facilitated the reuse of over 217 tonnes of furniture with a value of around 1.2 million. This is achieved with the support of 2 part-time furniture support assistants. Peter works closely with project managers across the campus who are leading on building refurbishments to ensure that significant amounts of furniture can be reused around campus, rather than being disposed of by contractors. He's been instrumental in setting up schemes for the reuse and redistribution of unused toner cartridges and office stationery. Peter and his team always go the extra mile and offer an efficient, professional service that is a credit to the university. Last year, Peter was highly commended as well at the Making a Difference Awards for his contribution to social responsibility. Peter, please come up and accept your award.
And just looking this way, nice and happy, and again, keep smiling. One more there. Thank you.
Congratulations. So our second winner is Nicola Pryor. Nicola is the Student Support and Wellbeing Officer for the Department of Mathematics and regularly works beyond her duties. Nicola is truly passionate about her work to provide clear and timely guidance and support to students, other professional service colleagues and academics, and she's always available to support anyone in need. She can manage complex circumstances with her vast knowledge and experience, with an unwavering integrity and a kind voice of reason. Nicola's expertise and compassion are held in high esteem by students and staff alike, and she's had a direct transformational impact on students' degree outcomes. Nicola meets and supports students from multiple departments, and she even helps recent graduates in her spare time. The value that the students place in Nicola's support is evidenced in their supporting statements for this award. Her students have all noted how Nicola regularly goes above and beyond during even the most challenging moments. She provides not only academic guidance, but genuine care and reassurance. Nicola helps our students to stay on track with their studies and to also prioritise their well-being. One student sums up Nicola as a constant source of encouragement, and it's clear that she truly cares about every student she helps. Nicola, please come up to accept your award.
Nice and happy, and again, keep smiling. One more. Fantastic, thank you.
Well done. And our final Professional Services and Cultural Institutions winner is Lee Barlow. Lee is Finance and Administration Manager within the Directorate of Estates and Facilities and has been instrumental in ensuring the single most significant measure the university has adopted to reduce carbon emissions. Lee's exceptional expertise in energy, emissions and contract management was crucial in overcoming complex challenges and engaging stakeholders with the delivery of a corporate power purchase agreement. The Corporate Power Purchase Agreement ensures the majority of electricity to the university is from a directly commissioned renewable source. From 2025, this agreement secures the university's green energy that is capable of powering 20,000 homes while offsetting 15,000 tonnes of CO2 per annum, which is not only a game changer for this university, but also for the sector as a whole. Lee has been approached by other universities as Manchester is at the forefront of these agreements. His dedication has been pivotal in driving this transformative step towards achieving the university's 2038 zero carbon target. He's been acknowledged for his minimisation of the risk to the university, circa reduced financial expenditure of 20 to 30 million, and was recognised for his work in 2024 when he received an Outstanding Contribution Award from the Directorate of Estates and Facilities. Lee, please come up to accept your award.
So I'll now ask Nalan Thakur, Vice President of Social Responsibility, to come up and introduce the winner in the general category. Nalan. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I have great pleasure in offering my warmest congratulations to this year's winner of the General Distinguished Achievement Award. This category is designed to recognize sustained and exceptional service to the university, which is over and above what would be expected as part of an individual's input into his or her job, role, or course. Our 2025 winner is someone who displays all of these qualities in abundance and who is a real credit to our university. This is the first time we are making an award in this category, and this reflects how exceptional the recipient of this award today is. And the recipient of this award today is Dr. Hamid Haroon. Dr. Haroon is not only an exceptional research scientist in medical imaging, an inspiring educator, and a deeply respected colleague, he's also a trailblazer whose courage and compassion are transforming lives. Through his tireless advocacy and visionary leadership, Hamid has become a powerful voice for disability inclusion, not just here at the University of Manchester, but across entire UK. As founder of the university's Disabled Staff Network, he has driven forward meaningful changes that have made our campus more inclusive, more accessible, and more humane. Hamid's impact extends far beyond our university. As the founder and convener of National Association of Disabled Staff Networks, an ambassador for Snowdon Trust, and a member of the Royal Society's Diversity and Inclusion Committee, he has helped put equity and justice at the heart of national decision-making in higher education and in the research sector. It was Hamid who brought the Royal Society's annual Diversity and Inclusion meeting to Manchester for the first time, a symbolic and significant shift in itself. And in 2024, his work was recognized with invitations to both King Charles's first garden party and the Paralympic Games garden party at the British Embassy in Paris. What makes Hamid's achievements even more remarkable is how he leads, with humility, warmth, and infectious enthusiasm that uplifts everyone around him. Those who've had the privilege to work with him speak of a person whose presence brings not only purpose, but joy. Hamid, your determination, kindness, and unwavering belief in a better, fairer world inspires us all. It is my great pleasure to ask you to come forward to accept your Distinguished Achievement Award.
So I now want to ask Melissa Westwood, Associate Vice President for Research, to come up to introduce the winners in the Researcher of the Year and Postgraduate Researcher of the Year categories. Melissa.
Research excellence and its application for the benefit of society and the environment is at the heart of the university's vision, strategy and purpose. The knowledge, curiosity, creativity, analytical and other research skills that are needed for discovery and understanding, those light bulb moments of breakthrough, are at the heart of our university life. And our research informs our teaching, and it is the foundation for many of our other contributions to society through our commitments to social responsibility. And these include the application of our research in commercial and translational spin-offs, policy engagement and cultural events. Our research excellence is recognised in our standing in international league tables for research quality, for the application, translation and commercialisation of research, and for the wider positive impact and benefits to society, such as the delivery of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. The impact of our research is recognised in the Global Impact Rankings, where this year we're placed first in Europe and second in the world, maintaining the leading position we established when this global league table was launched 7 years ago. We have more than 4,000 staff doing research at Manchester, and the very best are represented here today in these awards, and I'm delighted to have this opportunity to celebrate their achievements of 3 Researchers of the Year. They've been selected by the judges on the basis that their recent research has successfully challenged dogma, created a new field of research, elucidated a new paradigm, or made a fundamental change to thinking or impacted significantly on society. And it gives me very great pleasure to offer my warmest congratulations to our Researchers of the Year in 2025, starting with the Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health. Professor Tim Brown is a distinguished researcher in the faculty, known for his transformative contributions to circadian and vision sciences. His work has identified how cells within the brain are able to detect changes in colour and the properties of natural light, and thus modify our biological clock. The outcome of Tim's groundbreaking research discovery has had significant implications for human physiology and medicine, contributing to the faculty's 4-star impact rating in the Research Excellence Framework. Since 2019, Tim has published 26 research papers in leading journals, including the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, Current Biology, Nature Communications, and Excellence in Life Sciences. He's also secured significant funding, including 4 BBSRC response mode grants with a total of 2.9 million and an award from the Leverhulme Trust. Tim's work's also been widely reported in the media, showcasing its social impact. He's also recognised for his contributions to the wider scientific community. He serves on various committees, including the BBSRC Council and the Flexible Talent Mobility Award Committee, and he's been a mentor for fellows. He's an exceptionally collegiate member of the faculty, emphasising student supervision and team science, and his leadership and mentorship have supported the development of early career researchers, leading to prestigious fellowships and academic positions. So, Tim, please come up and accept your award. Now to the Faculty of Science and Engineering. Professor Radha Boyer is a world-leading scientist studying nano and angstrom fluidics, which is how fluids behave at incredibly tiny scales, thousands of times smaller than a human hair. Her pioneering research has opened up new ways to explore how individual molecules move and interact when confined in spaces just a few atoms wide. And by creating ultra-small channels called angstrom-scale capillaries, she's helped scientists see and understand fluid behaviour at the atomic level like never before. Radha's work has been recognised with numerous awards, including the 2021 Philip Leverhulme Prize in Physics, the 2022 Analytical Chemistry Young Innovator Award by the American Chemical Society, and just last year, the ChemSoc Rev Lectureship from the Royal Society of Chemistry. She has secured several fellowships, including the Royal Society University Research Fellowship in 2018, which was renewed last year, and also the Dame Kathleen Oller-Renshaw Fellowship. RADA has secured over $5 million in funding from various sources and has been invited to deliver over 75 research presentations, including plenary keynote sessions at international conferences, and she's also played a key role in successful international collaborations and has been involved in various scientific leadership and service roles. RADA's research has been well highlighted in the media, including BBC Breakfast, Physics World, Chemistry World, and Science Daily. And by leveraging the unique properties of angstrom-scale channels, RADA's work aims to revolutionise the development of an ionic memory system and represents groundbreaking research at its finest. So RADA, please come up to accept your award. Now to the Faculty of Humanities. Melanie Giles is a dynamic and hugely respected researcher in Iron Age studies with a significant international reputation. She is the leading scholar of her generation in this area. Her research transforms the field of commemoration in British prehistory by engaging with the concepts of ritual, violence, trauma, illness, and pain. Her award-winning monograph, Bog Bodies, reassesses ritual sacrifice in the British Iron Age, rethinking the historiography of peatlands and the ethics and aesthetics of the treatment of bodies. Her co-authored volume, Grave Goods, Objects and Death in Later Prehistoric Britain, analyses evidence of British Iron Age burial practices, initiating debates about the significance of material culture in a funerary context. Her publications will support a classics, ancient history, archaeology and Egyptology integrated case study in the next REF, and her research income in 2025 was $1.2 million. Her support of graduate students and knowledge transfer work with external partners is prolific. She's worked closely with many museums, including the Manchester Museum, the British Museum, the Whitworth Gallery, and the Moscow Museum in Denmark, ensuring that her substantial knowledge and accessible narratives are conveyed to the public effectively. She has collaborated with the internationally renowned children's poet Michael Rosen and has worked with a multitude of creative writers and artists in producing two beautifully illustrated collections focused on the Peak District and on peatlands, enabling new audiences to engage with archaeological themes. Melanie, please come up to receive your award. And now on to our postgraduate researchers of the year. Our postgraduate researchers make a vital contribution to our research community and success at our university. They are the pipeline of future research leaders in universities and in the research and innovation activities in all sectors across the world. The very best are represented here today, selected by the judges on the basis that they have excelled in some significant manner during their postgraduate studies. And as you'll hear, their achievements are amazing. This year's winners are truly inspiring and we're very proud of them. They are a credit to our university and we're confident they will have successful careers ahead of them, whatever path they choose to take. So it gives me great pleasure to offer my warmest congratulations to the Postgraduate Researchers of the Year 2025, starting with the Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health, Jennifer Davis. Dr. Jen Davis is a Manchester Cancer Research Centre Clinical Research Fellow who is committed to improving the lives of women, minority groups through clinical practice and research. She sits on the UK National Screening Committee and the Human Papillomavirus, or HPV, Coalition, which aims to eliminate HPV-related cancers in the UK and globally. Jen's research has demonstrated that urine HPV testing is an acceptable and clinically effective alternative to routine cervical screening, which is pioneering and completely novel worldwide. She showed that urine self-sampling can reduce carbon emissions from cervical screening and demonstrated its potential to reduce cervical cancer deaths in Kenya, whilst encouraging people from an LGBTQ+ and ethnically diverse backgrounds to be screened. Her work led to a large-scale NHS evaluation of cell sampling with the potential to change clinical practice. Jen has won national prizes for her work, including the International Gynecological Cancer Society Award in 2023, and in 2024, the Find a PhD Postgraduate Student of the Year Award and the Royal College of Obstetrics and Gynaecologists Fiona Dennison Innovation Prize. She has lobbied Parliament, published commentaries, blogs and podcasts, and talked at national and international events on cervical cancer elimination. Jen is a faculty member of the David Knott Foundation, delivering in-person hostile environment surgical training to doctors in conflict zones in 22-23, including Palestine and Moldova. She also delivers teaching on LGBT research and healthcare to students here, but also UCL, the Royal Marsden and the Liverpool Women's Hospital. Jen's leadership skills are remarkable, and she works tirelessly to improve the lives of patients, seeking additional funding and coming up with new ways to further improve women's health. Unfortunately, Jen's not able to join us today, but please can we give her a round of applause to celebrate her achievements. Now on to Faculty of Science and Engineering. The winner here is Gillian MacArthur. Gillian is an outstanding PhD student whose innovative work has led to developments in sustainable industry practices. She has developed a catalyst that can vastly reduce reaction temperatures and cut multi-step syntheses of fine chemicals to reduce chemical waste. More specifically, she has developed a new class of ruthenium catalyst that displays very high reactivity whilst maintaining stability at ambient temperatures, and this is an unprecedented feat in the area. Her research, published in Nature Chemistry and validated by industry leaders, could transform industrial practices by reducing waste and energy use. Gillian is an outstanding communicator and has presented her work at a number of conferences and has received 10 prizes for either Best Poster or Best Oral Presentation. She's passionate about outreach and has participated in several events for women in science, as well as releasing highlights of her research through a well-known chemistry YouTube channel with over 10,000 subscribers. Gillian is also an artist, and her artwork was chosen for the cover of the ChemRev issue where her review was published, and this year she helped to make the International Women's Day graphic for chemistry. Gillian was also chosen to represent the university at the Lindau Nobel Laureates meeting. She mentors younger students and actively promotes women in science. She also drives efforts to bring her discoveries to real-world applications, securing grants to support commercialisation. Her passion, leadership, groundbreaking achievements make her an exceptional ambassador for the university. Unfortunately, Gillian isn't here today, but please can we welcome Professor Igor La Rosa, who will be collecting the award on her behalf. And now to the Faculty of Humanities. Our winner here is Niamh Cashel. Niamh served as Secretary of the Political Studies Association Early Career Network, a UK-based initiative supporting postgraduate and early career academics in political studies. In this role, Niamh provided strategic leadership and administrative coordination, while also spearheading initiatives that fostered academic development and community building. She organised a virtual conference featuring over 70 early career researchers and co-led an in-person early career day at the Political Studies Association annual conference in 2024, which included career-focused sessions and a speed mentoring event. Niamh has demonstrated innovation through events like a blog writing workshop in collaboration with the university's PGR journal, Political Perspectives, and a media engagement workshop ahead of the UK general election. Her commitment to research impact extended beyond academia, and last year she completed a competitive Economic and Social Research Council funded internship with the BBC's Responsible Innovation Centre, producing a report on AI-generated images in UK political contexts. Neve's findings informed internal BBC practices and were shared with both the technical and editorial teams. She further disseminated her research through the UK General Election Analyst Report, international podcasts and academic workshops with a co-authored book chapter currently under review. Neve's contributions reflect a strong commitment to academic leadership, public engagement and responsible innovation. So Neve, please come up to accept your award.
So now it's the turn of the undergraduate and teachers of the year, who will be introduced by Dr. Jen McBride, academic lead for teaching excellence and quality and a senior lecturer in cognitive neuroscience and psychology. Jen.
Thank you, Duncan. So welcome, everyone, and I am delighted today to be part of these celebrations and part of these Distinguished Achievement Awards, because a university isn't a university without its students, and our students make this a vibrant and a lively place. When they graduate, we hope that they have had first-class teaching at the University of Manchester, that they have developed as independent learners, and they have enjoyed an amazing Manchester student experience and everything that that brings with it, and that they have gained along the way. But the really marvellous and remarkable thing is the number of our students who do all of that while giving something extraordinary back to us at the university, to their fellow students, and to the local community. And they do this all throughout their journey as students. So they might do it as student reps, they might do it through volunteering or developing in a leadership space. And they take all of that with them when they become our alumni, and they do us so proud. They go out and use their skills to the benefit of others, and that's a really important part of the values and our mission as a socially responsible university. So it's absolutely vital that we find ways, like the awards that we have today, to recognise and to celebrate and to showcase everything that our students achieve and the fantastic work that they do. The judges for this category of award were looking for outstanding contributions, and the winners may have done some of or all of what's required in these categories. So they might have made an exceptional contribution to the life of the university. Perhaps they have made a significant contribution to the development of the curriculum. They might have enhanced the experience of other students at university through peer support or through student societies, or work with central teams in things like recruitment and admission. Or they might have demonstrated exceptional academic achievement while undertaking other major external activities or overcoming significant difficulties of their own. Our winners today demonstrate all of these qualities, and it's fantastic for us to be able to celebrate them. They're such a credit to our whole university, and I am delighted to offer our warmest congratulations to this year's 3 winners. So I'm going to begin with the first of our winners. This is Nadine Hawash. Nadine is a final year medical student and first generation aspiring clinical scientist. Has dedicated nearly a decade to studying medicine, undertaking research and supporting the community at the University of Manchester. During her medicine degree, she intercalated in a Cancer Research UK funded PhD in cancer prevention epidemiology, formed international collaborations and published and presented her research globally. Nadine also mentored and co-supervised postgraduate, medical and aspiring students, supported medicine admissions for 8 years, and championed widening participation as a widening participation fellow, inspiring future medical students and enhancing the diversity of our university. Nadine also founded the Teaching Clinic, which has provided supplemental clinical education to thousands across the globe, and has launched eMedEd, which is a laptop initiative aiding underprivileged students. She's created Arabic health communication videos for Ask My Doc. She has designed, delivered, and evaluated the first ever Faculty of Biology, Medicine and Health Hello Healthcare Conference, a collaborative approach with healthcare programs in the faculty to enable pupils from widening participation backgrounds to better understand healthcare careers. Alongside all of this, Nadine has also co-supervised master's students and previously designed and delivered a Manchester Access Programme research and referencing module to over 600 students and mentored 14 college students in academic writing. Alongside all of this, Nadine has herself excelled academically, successfully obtaining a place on the prestigious Specialist Foundation Programme post-graduation. She's enhanced the student experience through her initiatives and teaching contributions, and her commitment to social responsibility alongside her own achievements in medicine and academia demonstrate her contributions to the university and the broader community. Nadine, I would be delighted, please, if you would come up and join us on stage to receive your award.
Nice and happy. One more there. Thank you.
And the second of our undergraduate Student of the Year winners today is Yuchen Liu. Yuchen has emerged as a standout researcher in materials science, excelling both academically and in research as an undergraduate. During his 2-year project, he evolved from a passionate young chemist to a skilled and responsible researcher. His work has been recognised externally at the Royal Society of Chemistry and the Henry Royce Institute conferences, earning Best Poster and Best Oral Presentation awards, which surpassed his postgraduate competitors. Yuchen is a dedicated student leader, serving as lead student representative, ambassador, and peer-assisted study sessions, or PASS, leader, advocating for academic improvements in his discipline. As a student representative, Yuchen played a crucial role in improving the student experience and was awarded the Students' Union's Dedication to Feedback and Change Award for proactively collecting and addressing course feedback, ensuring a closed loop where students' concerns led to tangible improvements, which is no mean feat. His commitment to peer learning is evident in his role as a peer-assisted study sessions leader for chemistry, where his highly attended sessions were known for their depth and their clarity. But quite beyond these formal sessions, Yuchen became an unofficial chemistry question and answer centre for his fellow students and consistently assisted those students with their academic challenges, even in an informal way. Yuchen has also demonstrated a commitment to student welfare, where he has collaborated with the faculty to establish weekly coffee sessions in the chemistry building corridor, providing a welcoming space for students to connect and discuss their well-being. He's actively identified and supported students facing mental health challenges as well, offering companionship and guidance in some really challenging times. Yuchen's resilience, leadership, and commitment to research and student welfare make him an exceptional student. And Yuchen, I'd be delighted likewise if you could join us on stage to collect your award.
Nice and happy. And again, keep smiling. One more there.
Thank you so much.
Our third Undergraduate Student of the Year award goes to Rowan Goulden. Rowan is an exceptional law student who is known for his dedication and leadership. He exemplifies what it means to be a student at the University of Manchester, not only excelling academically, though he does that as well, and building valuable skills, but also uplifting others and making a meaningful impact on society. Under his leadership, 5 Innocence Project groups have flourished, one of which was recently submitted a 235 application to the Criminal Cases Review Commission. And Rowan's dedication to this case was extraordinary. And in November, Rowan and his team were awarded the Manchester Pro Bono Award for their work on this case, which is a testament to this exceptional commitment. Beyond his own cases, Rowan spends countless hours mentoring new students on the project, teaching them how to navigate the systems and to compile successful applications. He also raises awareness about wrongful convictions, delivering presentations to students and the public about the profound impact of the Innocence Project's work. As treasurer of the Bar Society, Rowan is a passionate mooter and aspiring barrister. He works tirelessly to organise events, secure funding, and arrange career sessions for society members. Deeply committed to equality, diversity, and inclusion, Rowan has also spearheaded events aimed at addressing barriers for students interested in pursuing careers as barristers. His dedication has earned him a spot in the final BPP Advocate of the Year competition at the Old Bailey, and only one of 16 students in the UK to qualify for this award. Rowan, for all of your achievements, please come and join us on stage to collect your award. Now on to our Teacher of the Year awards. Students and teachers are really two sides of the same coin, and the University of Manchester is committed to excellence in both education and research. We recognise that they are different, but they are both equally important, and we're delighted to celebrate our exceptional teachers here today. What this means really is finding and celebrating genuine excellence in education and recognising how important this is to our mission as a university. These awards recognise not only individuals, but they recognise their fantastic practice. And they help us to highlight this and to spread this effective practice across all our colleagues at the university and more broadly in the sector. The nominations for Teacher of the Year this year were judged against the following criteria. So the nominations required individuals whose teaching over the past year has been outstanding. They needed to be able to communicate ideas effectively to students as well as to other staff. They needed to motivate our students to learn and show commitment to innovation and excellence in education. And our 2025 winners have been out there modelling all of these qualities and more in abundance, and they are a credit to our whole university. And I'm personally really proud that we have this opportunity at the University of Manchester to recognise and showcase our teaching stars. It gives me great pleasure to offer our warmest congratulations to this year's winners and the Teachers of the Year for 2025. The first of our winners is Polly Turner. Polly is the Programme Director for the MSc in Forensic Psychology and has recently steered this programme through the accreditation process with the British Psychological Society. This was an outstanding result, as the course is one of the only ones in the country to succeed with no conditions, and the programme was commended for its transferable skills and student experience. And Polly specifically was singled out by the British Psychological Society, who described her as, and I quote, "Her unwavering enthusiasm, commitment and accessibility, fostering a supportive relationship with students and ensuring a high-quality experience." Polly is a really strong communicator whose teaching is consistently outstanding, with the ability to get right to the heart of the matter that's critically important in a way that brings all the students along with her. She places particular emphasis on clarity of thought and avoids jargon, seeing the latter as both unnecessary and as a barrier to learning. Polly is really popular with her students as a result and consistently receives some of the highest teaching feedback available. Both staff and students regularly comment on Polly's passion and enthusiasm for her subject, which helps bring her teaching to life. Polly has also recently led the introduction of several novel assignments that have increased the authenticity and inclusivity of assessment on the programme, while also reducing student and staff workload burden, and with excellent feedback from students, colleagues, and our external examiner. Polly, please will you join us on stage to receive your award? Our second winner of Teacher of the Year goes to Salman Shahid. Salman is the Head of Education in Chemical Engineering and has driven transformative change in teaching, assessment, student support and engagement. He has embedded artificial intelligence assisted learning and innovative digital assessments into curricula and has equipped students with industry relevant skills and fostered their critical thinking. His creation of the Student Voice web page and overhaul of the feedback mechanisms have greatly improved staff-student communication, transparency, responsiveness, and this has led to a significantly raised National Student Survey score. Salman has introduced the Student Experience Portfolio, which supports student development in academic, personal and professional domains, while his curriculum reforms reduced assessment overload and enhanced feedback clarity. As an inclusive educator and equality, diversity and inclusion lead, he has also championed curriculum decolonisation, flexible learning and a support for underrepresented students through initiatives like the Brilliant Club and the Manchester Access Programme. He has mentored over 40 members of academic staff on designing programme-level assessments in the age of generative AI, and has provided strategic oversight for the year teaching teams, which is an initiative that fosters collaboration among lecturers to ensure coherent content delivery and continuous teaching improvements. Endorsed by colleagues and students alike, his teaching is described as inspiring, as inclusive and deeply impactful, blending academic rigour with care for student well-being and student employability. Salman's vision for holistic, student-centred education and his dedication to innovation and equity have made a sustained and programme-wide impact for his students and colleagues alike. Salman, please come and join us on stage to receive your award. And our third Teacher of the Year award winner is Ali Aurak. Ali is an outstanding educator whose innovative, student-centred teaching consistently earns him the top scores across undergraduate, Master of Business Administration or the MBA programme, as well as executive education modules. His dynamic methods, such as student-directed discussions and interactive simulations, collaborative syllabus design, empower our students as active partners in their own learning. As former director for the Information Technology Management for Business programme, Ali transformed the curriculum through industry and student consultation, raising our national student survey scores from around 63% to around 93% satisfaction. And his mentorship in CV writing, interview preparation, and career guidance contributes to the programme's 95 to 100% annual employability rate, which is extraordinary. Ali's leadership extends to staff development, where he has co-developed the Teaching in Practice programme, which is now being expanded across the business school. He also supports junior academics, collaborating with them on conference submissions and championing academic voice and academic development. As an Associate Head of Teaching, Ali also showed courage by addressing inequities in teaching contributions and ensured fairness across the division. He also pioneered deep industry engagement and built partnerships with the likes of JP Morgan, Ford, Bank of America, Fujitsu, and several others. These firms co-design our curricula. They deliver workshops and offer real-world challenges in modules like business analysis, which fosters students' critical thinking and employability skills. Ali is also really generous in sharing his resources and has connected modules and master's level projects with these partnerships, enhancing experiential learning right across the programs. He is also an exceptionally talented and energetic colleague who brings education, enthusiasm, and real-world ready experience to his own students and those right across the breadth of the division. Unfortunately, Ali is not here today to collect his award, but can we celebrate all of his work, please, with a round of applause?
So, ladies and gentlemen and friends, that brings us to the close of the formal ceremony, and probably like me, you're feeling slightly overwhelmed by the extraordinary achievements of our colleagues. It really is a remarkable group of colleagues, and I'm really delighted that we've been able to acknowledge and recognize them in this way here today, and I hope the family and friends who are here are feeling that as well. Can I thank again all those who nominated our winners? That's such an important sign of collegiality and solidarity with our colleagues. Also the judges for the extraordinary work that went into selecting our winners. That in itself is a massive contribution to our community. And at this stage, really all it remains for me to do is to invite the winners just to stick around a bit so we can have a picture in the front. But for everyone else, and then eventually for the winners, please stay with us, enjoy lunch, enjoy each other's company, and look forward to talking to many of you during the lunch period. So thank you again for coming. Can we have a final round of applause for all our winners? Thank you so much.